Ashley, do you see those sun rays up there?
It's gonna be so much fun!
Say hello to the big boy. He's tired. Oh, he's a tired cat. It is about time that I just make a New York City vlog. It has been much too long. I've already worked. I'm back home, and now me and Ashley are about to head out for a little photography session over in Brooklyn. I'm pretty excited to just hang out with her. I'm going to be taking my zoom lens. That's Ashley. Look at her freaking photo. I'm gonna be taking my zoom lens. I'm gonna be taking my 35mm, and I think that's it. Okay, I'm all ready to go. Ashley needed a hoodie, so I grabbed her a hoodie, and yeah, let's get out the door. Bye, Walter. Are you okay if I vlog?
Yes, of course you can.
Cool, then I'm recording.
Okay. I knew you were. Oh my god, this is huge.
Is that it? Classic don't wait hoodie?
I'm gonna be cooking.
Actually, it looks pretty good. Big oversized hoodie. Nice. Say hi to the vlog.
You're vlogging right now?
Yeah, I'm vlogging.
Yo, what's up, vlog?
It is finally fall in New York City, and this is one of my favorite times to just be outside and experience the change in the seasons. So Ashley and I took a bike ride to Greenpoint Brooklyn to do some photography and just experience this beautiful fall evening in New York City.
Now that Ashley and I are in Greenpoint, we're gonna be walking from the water where like Greenpoint meets Long Island City inward towards Brooklyn or towards deeper Brooklyn. So we're gonna try to head towards Java Street. Come here. You haven't explored Greenpoint yet, have you?
No, I haven't really explored very much of this part of Brooklyn. And last time I shot over here, it was really cold.
Okay.
And my contacts
Froze to your eyeballs.
froze to my eyeballs.
Yes.
So I have pictures of it, but I don't remember.
The eyeballs? And the contacts?
No, I blindly took pictures.
Oh wow. Okay.
And they turned out.
Okay, well we saw a few spots already that looked pretty nice, so we might be going back.
Going back.
Yeah. Wait, what was it?
I have 3 shots left until my memory card is full again.
Ashley, do you see those sun rays up there? Look at that. That's actually how it looks in real life. It's pretty.
Okay, I need a bike to go by.
Did you get it?
Yeah, I like the dog. Well, we got some shutter shake, but that's okay.
Shooting with Ashley today reminded me just how talented of a photographer she is. And because chances are you haven't met or gotten to know Ashley, I asked her if it'd be okay if we would stop at a park up ahead and I'd ask her a few questions.
I got a lot of shots that I really like. I feel like you also got shots that you were excited about.
Yeah.
And now we're coming up to this park. There's like a water tower next to it. It's really nice. It's one of the parts of Greenpoint that really stand out to me, so it'll be cool to show it. So how long have you been doing photography?
At least 15 years.
15?
Yeah.
What was your first camera?
A Nikon D40.
How did you get it?
It was my 15th birthday gift.
Did you ask for it, or did your parents just go, here's a Nikon camera?
I ruined their life asking for it every day.
For how long?
Probably over a year. I'll never forget, on my 15th birthday, I was convinced I was gonna get the camera, and I was camping with my grandma, my brother, and my mom, and my dad showed up, and he had a wrapped box in the back of the car, and he brought it out, and it was like about the weight of a camera, probably. And so I was so excited, and my mom was like, oh my god, open your gift, open your gift. And she's taking pictures, and I rip open the box, and my dad filled it with nut rolls. Like the candy. I was just devastated, and he was like, well, you didn't think it was going to be the camera, did you? I was like, well, kind of, yeah. And he was like, yeah, sorry, like, not this year. And I was pissed. I, like, went into the camper. I was like, this is the worst birthday ever. And he was like, okay, quit your bawling, like, knock it off. And then he went back to the car and he brought me another box. And I was like, I'm not opening it because it's just going to be more trash. So, but it was the camera. And then I was like teary-eyed from getting candy thinking it was a camera. And then I had a real camera. But that's the story about why I think it's okay to be an asshole to people.
Because you'll get what you want eventually. So just as a professional photographer, you've done like product photography, portraits, but you've also done some photo challenges. And I've interviewed you on like the 365 project before, but like right now you're working on a new one.
I'm taking a photo every day for the month of October. I would love to do a 365 project again. I think it was so cool and so much fun, but it's so much work and it's such a huge commitment, and I don't think I can do it again. It was so physically exhausting and challenging to have my camera on me every single day. So the most I can do is commit to a month. I did it in March and I took a photo every day for March, and it was kind of like change of seasons in the spring. So now I'm doing it in October, kind of as like the season starts to change into the fall. And I also always think it's kind of cool to see how much in my life personally changes in the span of a month. So it's really cool. Like last time I did the challenge in March, at the end of the challenge I got a new job. So I'm kind of like, oh, you know, like what's gonna happen this time? So it kind of gives me something else to think about while the rest of my life plays out.
The way that I understand it, you just go out, you take a photo, and then you eventually get like the photo, and then you go back home, you post that, and then that's the photo for the day. Do you ever like have like an idea for what you want to shoot, or do you just kind of leave it open to whatever that day is going to be?
Sometimes. So for my 365 project, I saved spots on my Maps app on my phone. Like I marked favorites, so there's like little dots, and then I would be like, okay, this day I'm gonna go here. Like I would kind of try, if I had something in mind I would go there, but there were a lot of days I was just kind of like, okay, I'm going out in this neighborhood and I'm gonna see what I can get.
Kind of like today,
like today,
we're gonna go to Greenpoint, we're gonna shoot.
This is gonna sound like lame, but like some days it kind of felt like fishing. Like I was going out and I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna catch anything good, like.
Gotta get a big print, like here's the catch of the day.
Yeah, because you're just kind of waiting for something to catch your eye or like something interesting to pop up, and it can take a while, especially if you're not feeling inspired. It's just like a game of patience almost, and like looking. But I think you agree that the longer you shoot, the more you can kind of train your eye to notice things, which is like half the battle some days if you're just not in a headspace for it, which is why I can't do it every day for a year.
I have a couple of fun questions about doing a daily challenge. Okay. What's the fastest, what's your like, do you have like a recorded fastest time that you ever went out, took a photo, and then had it posted? Like was there ever like a 20-minute period where you did it?
Yeah, I can't remember which one, but for my old job, the job I had before the one I have now, there was a day when I did something kind of naughty and I downloaded Lightroom and my preset on my work computer, and then when my boss was gone, I was just working on my photography like on the computer, and so I would go out and I would shoot, and then I would come back to the office and I would work on my photo, and then I would post it. And I like wasn't waiting until I got home. But I don't think there's like where I was like, oh yep, that's it, like immediately. There are some that I waited a long time for. There's one I have of like pouring rain on the street and people crossing the street in the rain. That one I waited for quite some time. I got soaked. I once waited for the lights at the Radio City Hall thing to turn on. I probably waited there for 45 minutes, I want to say.
I don't know if we'll do this like handheld talking back and forth, kind of like we're acting. How do you feel about it right now?
I'm impartial.
You mean that the pause in between each of our sentences isn't gonna feel natural enough to...
I don't think it will.
I mean, just the conversation, why are you laughing so hard? Actually,
I have no idea.
this is what you do to your friends when you're making a YouTube video. Even the ones that get it. All right, well, I think that my camera battery is almost dead, and I think that it's about time to head back over to Astoria.
I'm not crying. I'm laughing.
Now you can do the hand thing and transition us back.
Okay.
Ashley, what would you say to that 15-year-old that got her first Nikon now?
It's gonna be so much fun.